morning dear students. In this video you are going to learn the second part of the story, the tsunami. The story of Tilly Smith. Tilly Smith was able to save many lives. When the tsunami struck in Phuket beach in Thailand, she saved many lives so that she won many awards. But her parents never allowed her to be interviewed on television. They might have thought that would affect her studies. They wanted her full-time focus on her studies. That may be the reason that you can imagine here. So, instead of Tilly Smith, her mother talked with the TV reporters. Let us see how our Tilly Smith was able to save many lives. Please take your textbook. The page number 27. Now, here is a story from Thailand. The Smith family from southeast England were celebrating Christmas at a beach resort in southern Thailand. Tilly Smith was a 10-year-old schoolgirl. Her sister was 7 years old. Their parents were Penny and Colin Smith. Please underline the word resort. What is the meaning of resort? The meaning has given here in the textbook. Resort means a place where people go on holiday. So, Tilly Smith, she was 10-year-old schoolgirl. She went to Thailand with her family for celebrating Christmas, right? And her parents' names are given here. Her parents were Penny and Colin Smith. It was 26 December 2004. Please underline that on 26 December 2004, this great dangerous tsunami was hit in Thailand and also parts of India and Andaman Nicobar Islands. Deadly tsunami waves were already on their way. They had been triggered. Please underline the word triggered. Triggered meaning caused. Describes a sudden violent reaction here. An undersea earthquake caused the tsunami. By a massive means terrible, strong, earthquake off northern Sumatra earlier that morning. And on 26th December 2004, that great tsunami started, triggered because of undersea earthquake. That morning, that water was rising. Water was swelling and kept coming in. Penny Smith remembered. The beach was getting smaller and smaller. I didn't know what was happening. Now here, the mother of Tilly Smith, Penny Smith, she was talking with the TV reporter that she had seen water was rising, swelling and coming in, and the beach was getting smaller and smaller. There was no space in the beach because water was approaching them. And she didn't know what was happening there because she didn't see. She was not experienced seeing the huge tsunami before. But Tilly Smith sensed that something was wrong. Her mind kept going back to a geography lesson she had taken in England just 2 weeks before. She flew out to Thailand with her family. Sensed means understood. Tilly Smith, she was smart and sensible girl. She understood something was going to happen. She suddenly remembered something. She remembered her geography lesson. She had learned something regarding about tsunami. While she was seeing huge wave of the sea was approaching and rising, she remembered her geography lesson. There she had seen, there she had watched something. Tilly saw the sea slowly rise and start to foam, bubble and form whirlpools. She remembered that she had seen this in class in a video of tsunami that had hit the Hawaiian Islands in 1946. Her geography teacher had shown her class the video and told them that tsunamis can be caused by earthquakes, volcanoes and landslides. Now, she had remembered when the water was rising and approaching her, she had remembered that her geography teacher had shown her a video of tsunami that was happened in Hawaiian Islands in the year of 1946. And her teacher taught her what is tsunami. Tsunamis can be caused by earthquakes, landslides, and also volcanoes. So now she understood when the water was rising and approaching suddenly, she understood that was tsunami. See how sensible, how smart Tilly Smith was. Tilly started to scream at her family to get off the beach. She talked about an earthquake under the sea. She got more and more hysterical. Please underline the word hysterical. Hysterical means when you are hysterical, you shout, laugh, or cry in a wild, excited way without any control over yourself. Maybe, for example, if you see a snake near you, you will be frightened suddenly, and at the same time you will be shouting and crying. That emotion, feeling is called what? Hysterical. Said her mother, Penny, I didn't know what a tsunami was, but seeing my daughter so frightened means fear, I thought something serious must be going on. And Tilly Smith's mother, she is talking with a TV reporter, and she said, my daughter, she was able to know what was happening. It was tsunami, and she was telling about an earthquake that was happening under the sea, so that she shouted at us for running away from that place, and also she thought something dangerous was going to happen. Tilly's parents took her and her sister away from the beach to the swimming pool at the hotel. A number of other tourists also left the beach with them. Then it was as if the entire sea had come out after them. I was screaming, run. Screaming means crying here. Tilly's mother, she took Tilly and her sister to the safer place, to a swimming pool, to a hotel. Along with them, other tourist people, they had gathered there. They also went with them. They also understood it was something danger was happening. They saw a huge sea water was approaching them. The family took refuge in the third floor of the hotel. Please underline the word refuge. Refuge means protection or shelter from danger. The building withstood. Underline the word withstood, meaning endured without collapsing. The surge meaning force momentum of 3 tsunami waves. If they had stayed on the beach, they would not have been alive. So while the huge water wave was coming, the family and also other tourist people, they climbed on the building and they took shelter, they took refuge in third floor of the building, so that they were able to save themselves from the tsunami. And if they had stayed on the beach, they would have died in the tsunami. So because of that sensible girl, that smart girl Tilly Smith, and her knowledge, she was able to save herself, her parents, and also other tourist people they gathered there. Smiths later met other tourists who had lost entire families. Thanks to Tilly and her geography lesson, they had been forewarned. Forewarned means giving warning in advance before something happened. Tilly went back to her school in England and told her classmates her terrifying tale. Tale means story. Later, Tilly Smith, she had seen many other tourist people who had lost their entire families in the tsunamis. Those people who were near and around Tilly Smith, they were saved by this 10-year-old girl, and those people thanked her and her geography lesson. When she went back to England to her school, she told this story with her classmates, friends, that terrible tsunami that was happened in Thailand. Like this, the smart and sensible Tilly Smith, she was able to save many lives of the people. This is the story of Tilly Smith that you have learned in the second part of the story. Now I give you homework, comprehension check. Please answer these questions. Total 6 questions you have to answer. Page number 28 and 29. Okay? Okay, dear students, thank you for watching the video.